Timmy, please.
Happy Sabbath, everyone. Ngayong adlaw ay pagpahulay sa atong tanan. Ako si Dr. Paul B. Villarino from the small town of Gudon, Zamboanga del Norte, and I just passed recently the physician licensure examination, and it's nice to meet you.
Okay, thank you.
He's the number 9. And this one is...
Happy Sabbath, everyone. I am Jonathan J. Macatsan IV from San Luis, Aurora. I'm from the University of the Philippines, Manila.
Jonathan is number 8 in the top 10. And Dale?
Okay, please listen.
I'm Dale Ivan A. Bruel from Baysaka Local City.
Closer.
I'm Dale Ivan Bruel from Baysaka Local City, and I graduated from University of the East, Raman Magsaysay Medical Center.
Thank you.
Happy Sabbath, everyone. I'm Wilma Cleo Yvonne Dabu. I am from the Southern Luzon Mission from the province of Camarines Sur. I graduated from Cebu Doctors University.
Happy Sabbath, everyone. I am Jessa Elaine P. Fronda. I am from Gloria Oriental, Mindoro. I graduated from Matias H. Asnar Memorial College of Medicine.
Thank
Happy
you.
Sabbath po. So, ako po si Daniel Kahayan Panaglima from South Central Luzon Conference in the island of Lubang, Occidental Mindoro. And I graduated from Matias H. Asnar Memorial College of Medicine in Cebu City.
A wonderful Sabbath morning, church. I am Clinton Rosita Rabadon from the island of Masbate. I'm from Central Visayan Conference, and I was blessed to be the top one of the physicians that
Okay. For the sake of you who weren't able to come last year's Congress, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce himself. The guy is sitting beside me.
Gerald.
Happy Sabbath. I am Dr. Gerald Pelaya from Masbate, from CBC.
By the way, Dr. Gerald is a relative of Clint, number 1, the top notcher of this year's PLE, or Physician's Licensure Examination. So genetically, I think you are predisposed. Okay, Clinton is the uncle of Dr. Gerald Pilayo, the one who topped last year's board examination for doctors.
Alright, so I am very curious if they all plan to ace the exam or just to pass it. Did you plan to top the exam, Dr. Temi?
Actually, it wasn't really my plan to top the board examination. But a week before taking the board examination, I prayed and I cried to God, and I said and I asked Him that if He's going to make me a top-notcher, one of the top-notchers of our examination, I will serve our small town in Zamboanga del Norte as a municipal health officer. So,
You made a bargain with God,
yes, originally I planned to become a pediatrician, but then God sent me to a different path. So instead of pursuing a career in pediatrics, I will temporarily hold it and become a municipal health officer.
Alright, thank you, Timmy.
Thank you.
Like Dr. Temi, I also did not plan at first to become a top-notcher. My prayer to God is just for me to pass the board exam. My theme song for the board exam was All the Way. In the first stanza, the first line, it says that whatever befall me, Jesus doeth all things well. So that was my motto in my board exam. But I promise to God that I will still do my best. I will still give my all so that whatever happens, God will bless my effort and He will do the rest for me. And so after the board exam, I think I had the guts to ask God for more. I asked God, Lord, is it your will for me to become a top-notcher? But Lord, I have a covenant with God. Lord, if you know that if I become a top-notcher, if you know that I will become proud and leave you, please do not make me a top-notcher. That's my prayer to God. And God really is so good. He answered my prayer beyond what I asked for. To give me the glory, Lord.
Pastor, this prayer reminds me of Daniel's friends that whatever happens, he will still serve the Lord.
Amen.
Praise God for that, Brother Jonathan. What about you, Dale? Did you plan to top the exam?
Initially for me, I didn't plan to top the exam.
Wala rin plano, no?
Because 7 years ago, I took the medical technologist licensure examination, and I prayed to God that He would bless me, and He really did bless me and put me on 5th place. And after I graduated from our medicine or College of Medicine, I ranked 7th in our class. So that was more than enough for me. So that's why I was planning to just pass the board exam, and I'm contented with that. But I think my family, my friends believed in me, they prayed for me. And I think after the board exam, my prayer was, Lord, I did my best, please do the rest.
Alright,
Wow,
so
thank you.
3 of them didn't plan, but apparently God planned for them to top it. But Tweety here actually
Yes.
wanted to top the board exam. And what happened, Tweety?
Originally, before entering medical school, I had in the back of my mind the aim of topping the board exam. Because God has shown me during my nursing licensure exam that He can use me, and He placed me on the 7th place during my nursing licensure exam. But then, after medical school and during the review, I realized my insufficiency and my weaknesses, that I have doubted if I can do it again during the medical licensure exam. And so I prayed to God to just let me pass, and then help me to have a good testimony of faith through this journey. And so I prayed to God to give me a score of 87. And lo and behold, when I saw the results of the exam, God exactly gave me the number He requested for me.
Wow. So you asked for something and then God gave you what you asked for.
So you asked,
What if
higher?
she asked for a 90% result? What do you think?
But I am very thankful already because God had given me a bonus of landing on the 10th place, aside from the 87.
Thank you.
Right. Thank
Jess?
you, Tweety.
I planned for it, and I have prayed hard for it. I always remembered on how God has led me in the past. I always remembered that He gave me the wisdom during my nursing licensure exam, and He granted me to be in the top 10 also. And I said, Lord, I know You can do it again. And I prayed hard to Him, and then He was always said to me that you need to claim for it. And then I claimed it, and because we know that faith is claiming the victory before experiencing the victory. And now, God has blessed me, and He gave me this gift.
Right.
Thank you.
Claim God's promise.
Hindi niya alam
That's what
nandito ka.
Alex said.
Hindi niya alam nandito.
And actually, Dan and Jessa come from the same medical school. So Dan was the valedictorian and Jessa was the salutatorian. So they have the pressure there. Dan, tell us about your plan to top the exam.
Although I graduated as number 1 in our batch, my original plan actually is to just pass the board exam before the review season. And after that, during our diagnostics exam, I landed at number 10. And I know the Lord is telling something. Then, at the middle of the review season, after the midterms exam, I landed at number 3. And so I asked the Lord, Lord, is this a sign coming from You? And I realized that I put the Lord inside the box. And I limited His power in my life at that time. And so I asked the Lord, Lord, if this is Your will, are You willing to be in this journey with me? And the Lord answers directly in Luke 5 verse 13. He said, I am willing. Exact question that I asked and exact answer that I needed at that time. So the Lord is a personal God and He wants us to connect to Him because He can do mighty things if we allow Him to lead our life.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you very much, yeah. And now the number one, Clinton.
Honestly, I really prayed to God even before I decided to take medicine. I prayed to Him that
Even way before studying medicine, you already planned, huh?
I really prayed for Him that, Lord, I wanted to top the board examination, but I'm not expecting to be the top one, even in the top 10. And God has been so consistent even since day one of my medical journey. You know, the experiences, my struggles, hardships, and all those hardships were paved away because of His plans. And during our review, He's so consistent. During our diagnostic examination, I was the top notcher of our class, and I said to him that, Lord, is this a sign? Is it really a sign? And during our midterm examination, I was so surprised because he's so consistent. He made me the top notcher also in the midterms examination. And I know that it's part of His plans, and I'm really thankful for that.
Praise the Lord for that, huh?
Okay.
Pastor, are you blessed? Actually, their pattern is, it doesn't matter what you ask, if it's big or small, but God will give you exactly what you need for His purpose, for His glory.
Exactly.
So we see them here right now. Brother Gerald, tell us about your story. You topped last year. You planned to top that last year?
I prayed for Him, I planned for Him, I worked hard for Him.
Yes, prepare for it.
And the Lord gave you what you planned for.
I was asking Him to give me a score in the United States medical licensure exam of 240 and above. And if He would give me that, it's equivalent to at least 88% of the local boarders. And He gave me that.
Yeah, and you know what, brothers and sisters, another common denominator among these young people who are top-notchers, they were prepared way ahead. Even in their bachelor's degree, they were already topping their board exams in nursing, in medical technology.
Exactly.
So all of them are honor students, all of them are top-notchers. So did you feel any pressure? Everybody looking up to you, your school, your family. You know what, you top this one in your bachelor's degree, you better do this as well. Did you feel that? Oh yes, they feel the pressure. How did you cope? The number one, Clinton, I'd like to ask you, did you feel the pressure? How did you cope?
With regards to pressure, I think everybody's eyes, especially from my school, are looking at me since I graduated as the class valedictorian of our class. And even before that, 2 years before, God also blessed me to be the top scorer of the national quiz bee competition. And I was very pressured, but I always remember what God has said. Do this not to glorify the world, your school, or your family, but to glorify me, to glorify our Father in heaven.
All right, Jess, I would like to say something. How did you cope? How was the pressure on you?
1 year ago, during Kuya Jiboy's licensure exam, his top 2 was from our school. And for the past 4 years, the school was producing top-notchers. And during our time, they are expecting so much from that to top the board exam. And whenever people are seeing us, they would tell us, "Uy, Jessa, you need to top the board exam again." There are so many pressures, and I have realized that we feel so much pressure because we want to please the world. We want to reach its standards. But we should always remember that worry is blind, and that Jesus Christ sees the beginning and the end. It is also said in Joshua 1, we should meditate on His word day and night, and He will give us success, and we will be prospered and comforted.
Exactly.
Wow. You know, Pastor Teddy, there's one here, actually Dale, who couldn't cope with the pressure. He cried. He wasn't used to the pressure because his family was just, chill with his achievements in the past. But then all of a sudden, they were asking him, How's your board exam? When is it going? Are you prepared for it? So Dale, why did you cry?
Well, yes, actually, this is the first time that my parents pressured me. They were keep asking me about my scores during our review, and I just told them that just pray for me because I really felt the pressure everywhere I go, my batchmates, and even Kuya Gerald. We came from the same medical school, so I got some pressure. So I live by praying, and also if you know the song "Everywhere I Go," that song kept playing in my mind, and the line that there's a line there that the Lord my God will safely pilot me and keep my pathway sure. And also the verse from Philippians 1:6 that I am being confident of this that He who began good work will carry it into completion. So I had so many struggles. I lost motivation during the process, but thank God that this is a shared success, not just for me, but for my family, my loved ones, and for everyone of us as well.
Wow. You know, Pastor Teddy, the pressure that they are undergoing, it is the greatest pressure that they were able to produce brilliant diamonds.
Yes.
So here they are right now.
Every time
because of
they
their
got
faith.
pressure, they just find comfort in God's word.
In God's word.
In the idea that the Lord is in control of everything.
Oh yeah, so that's why they have nothing to prove now. They have topped the board exam. So what's next?
Okay,
What
just before you throw that question,
Yes.
I would like to share this something coming from Dr. Bibli Makaya, who is the president of AMC
Medical Center, Manila.
Pasay, Manila. Yes, he said something in FB. As far as I can remember, he said the following SDA doctors became #1 in physician licensure examination. And this is SDA history in the Philippines. #1, Dr. Lemuel Medina. In 1976, he topped the board exam. He is a Seventh-day Adventist doctor. Next is Dr. Emma Fe Nadal Barona. In 1985, #3, Dr. Charity Cordero Tumanday in February 1998. And #4, Dr. Marky John Pandes in February 2009. #5, still top the board exam, Dr. Ann Cocos Alcantara in February 2014. And #6, Dr. Gerald Pilayo in March 2018. And we have Dr. Clinton Rabadon in March 2019. So, total of 7 #1 or top notchers in the physician's licensure examination. All Seventh-day Adventists.
Praise the Lord. And now, at one time, there are 7 of them. So I'd like to know, Pastor, what is the testimony that God wants from you to do after this? What He has done for you? What is the testimony? I'd like to ask Tweety, because you posted something that I think would really be inspiring for our young people before we close this.
I mentioned a while ago that I made a covenant with God that He helped me pass the board exam, get the score I aimed for, and helped me to have a good testimony of faith through this board exam. And so after the result of the board exam, I remembered what I have read, what God has revealed to me in Deuteronomy. He said, I will give you all these things, I will be with you throughout the journey, but you have to remember one thing. You have to remember me.
God.
We don't have, we have to continue praying even we have received what we have prayed for. We have to remember that all of this is from God.
Amen. Okay, just
That's all
before we
God
end, I would like to ask Dr. Gerald here. He did something to assist these top notchers. I think from out of 7, he was able to assist 5 of them in giving free review. Dr. Gerald, can you tell us about this?
I always believe that our positive influence is a good instrument and avenue for other people to be closer to God. And one thing that I thought of when I was doing my clinics and teaching in the university, I thought of helping these young people top the board exams as well. So one of the leaders of the group asked me if I could give free lectures to them. So after clinic hours, we would spend time in the church from 6 o'clock until 10 in the evening. I gave at least 5 sessions with them, but my intention was to make them feel that they're inadequate. I would make the lecture very complicated.
You were torturing them.
I was torturing them. They didn't need academic stuff. I was eyeing at their spirituality. I want you to believe that you cannot do it without God.
That offer was only for Adventists.
For Adventists.
At
But
first.
they invited non-Adventists youth.
Okay.
From at least 30 to 50 attendees, the madami, until the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th day. In fact, we have Muslim friends who came and attended, and they were so blessed. And I challenged them, guys, you have to be at the top. We should be the head and not the tail. Because remember, Christianity and mediocrity are just like water and oil. They do not mix.
Yes.
You should be the head so that we can witness for the Lord. And they were challenged. And here they are, witnessing for God.
Amen. And Gerald, thank you for what you did because they remember not the academics, but you brought them closer to God.
Lastly, our theme for this Congress is called to make disciples. Dr. Gerald, what can you say? What can you leave for these top-notchers? Because I realized, I learned that Dr. Gerald will be leaving for the U.S. this coming July for a training, and he plans to practice there in the United States. And after a while, he will come back and start his own hospital in his place. What can you tell to these top-notchers this morning?
The Lord placed you here for a purpose. Now, go and make disciples.
Amen.
I, for one, have my own disciples in the university. I have non-Adventist disciples in the group. This is a gospel of multiplication. If you preach, that's just a gospel of addition. So if you want to multiply your excellence, teach, encourage, inspire others. Build small groups, and then in a wider scale, in a higher scale, you can influence the world and change the world.
Amen. So actually, all of them have noble plans to witness for God, to bring their testimonies, their stories of how God has been so good to them, and they plan to go out there and serve in the barrios where the doctors are needed, to build a hospital where it is needed, and all these things. And I'm sure God is so pleased with their plans, and God be with you. And now in closing, Pastor, please.
Okay, we don't have time anymore. We would like to give the time to Dr. Flores and Pastor Elder Roger Caderma, and we would like to request Elder Eng to please come up to the front to pray for these top-notchers. And I hope we have given you inspiration, especially to our young people who are here, to really make your best with God. And Pastor Asoy, please come to the front, because we will be giving this plaque of appreciation to the following top-notchers who are here with us in front.
We'll have the prayer first, please.
Before I pray, I want to join the rest of the group. A hearty congratulations from the World Church for your great accomplishment, doctors. We are proud of it. And this church is like no other. The only church in the world that has a medical ministry. It is because of the inspiration of Ellen G. White. A church that has impacted the world through the medical missionary work. And we have physicians all around the world working in hospitals, in clinics, and in different capacities, making differences in the lives of millions of people around the world. So thank you for the privilege of joining medical missionary work. I know you are going to engage in your internship program. May I remind you of a couple of statements from the Spirit of Prophecy, and as a means of overcoming prejudice and gaining access to minds, medical missionary work must be done. Not in one or two places only, but in many places where the truth has not yet been proclaimed. We are to work as gospel medical missionaries to heal the sick souls by giving them the message of salvation. So what are you called? You are called a gospel medical missionaries. This is a new term that is given to top-notchers. And another quote from Ellen White. She said, I wish to tell you that soon there will be no work done ministerial lines, but medical missionary work. Do you know that? One of these fine days, all of us pastors will be in prison, some of us killed. We will vanish from the face of the earth, but medical missionary work will continue until the end of time.
Amen.
What a privilege you people have that we don't have. So God is dependent on you. I am impressed by your spirituality, by the covenants that you make with God. May I offer you an assignment? Now that you have passed your board exam, your assignment now is to be a top notcher by number one, praying that God will somehow use you as a gospel medical missionary. Someone said, what you are is God's gift to you. What you will become is your gift to God.
Amen.
May you become the persons whom God wants you to be in time to come, just before Jesus comes. Assignment number 2, start reading the book, Medical Ministry. Okay? This is not a suggestion, this is a requirement from this Congress. Shall we pray? Thank you, dear Lord, for this dedicated group of young physicians that have successfully passed their board examinations. We know you are in their covenant relationship with them long time ago, and you have honored their dedication. You have fulfilled your promise in granting them success in those examinations. May you continue to pave the way as they journey on to become gospel medical missionary work, that they may play a pivotal role in proclaiming the 3 angels' messages in the far-flung corners of the earth to enhance the coming of Jesus Christ. This is our prayer in Jesus' name. Amen.
I will just read the first plaque, then we will just give the rest of the plaques to the individuals who are standing before us this morning. Seventh-day Adventist Church, in recognition of to Dr. Clinton Rosita Rabadon for your top-notch performance in the National Physician Licensure Exams, bringing unprecedented honor to Seventh-day Adventists. God's special blessing be upon you for your example of diligence and faithfulness in a lasting inspiration for young people everywhere. Presented on the occasion of the SSD-wide Sabbath School and Personal Ministers Congress on April 14 to 20, 2019, Mountain View College, Valencia City, Bukidnon, Philippines. Signed by Benvenido G. Bergal, PhD, Vice President for Nurture, Discipleship, Reclamation, and Integrated Evangelism Lifestyle. Hermogenes C. Villanueva, Dean, Southern Asia Pacific Division, Sabbath School and Personal Ministries Director. Rudy Maloyo, Executive Secretary. Max W. Langi, Treasurer. John Lubis, Vice President, and Samuel Saw, President of SSD.
May I request our SSD officers to please come on stage to also congratulate our new doctors. Pastor Villanueva, Dr. Margal,
and Elder
Pastor
Lubis. Elder Lubis.
Let's support our new doctors.
I would like to express my thanks to Dr. Gerald for facilitating that all these 7 top-notchers come to Mountain View College to inspire our delegates for the Sabbath School or Southern Asia Pacific Division-wide Sabbath School and Personal Ministers Congress. Thank you, Doc, for inviting them.
Thank you. Thank you very much for listening to our presentation this morning. God bless us all. Happy Sabbath.
God bless us all. At this point, may I introduce to you the President of the South Philippine Union Conference, Pastor Rodrigo.
Okay, good.